Morning, everyone. It's Anifa Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I am all over the concept of unity because that's what I'm all about this year. I want to make sure that we're always focused on oneness and union. Um, I am in this space because we do know that the time of the year that it is right now is coinciding with Passover, with Lent, with Ramadan this year. And I want to make sure that we look at some of these traditions and the thoughts that are shared. So I found this Passover quote by Morris Joseph, and he says, Passover affirms the great truth that liberty is the inalienable right of every human being. The inalienable right of every human being. So this was a very nice one, I felt. Ramadan in Islamic tradition, I found this beautiful quote which says, Ramadan is time to empty your stomach and feed your soul. To empty your stomach and feed your soul. And then finally, I found this meaning of the Lent. It says, pray is love for God, fast is love for yourself, give is love for others. And I think that you can probably tell that there's actually a lot of similarity in all of these traditions. And that's what I like looking for in everything is the similarity. We're really all more alike than different, and it's a wonderful place to be able to understand that. So if you are practicing any of these traditions, you might notice that each religion and even each spiritual tradition encourages a unity amongst people. So whether we think love thy neighbor, or whether we think be good to your neighbor, whether we think give generously, any of those thoughts come from both religious and spiritual traditions. It's also the idea of not taking too much for yourself, right? So when we're looking at this, remember looking at giving, fasting, praying, all of those are consistent with all of the traditions. And I always find it so interesting that no matter what, even within one particular tradition, so there will be Catholicism and there will be Christianity, and people will say, well, being Catholic is better. And there will be Muslims, and Ismaili might think that it's better than Ishnashri, or Sunnis might think that they're better than Shias, or whichever. In Passover, of course, Judaic traditions oftentimes will feel better than other religions. And again, all of these religions will do it. We look at Hinduism and Buddhism, and there will be the constant, well, this is a little bit better because of this. This thinks of nothingness, and this thinks of everything. So, in that way, I would really encourage that we all think of what is right for ourselves. That's great. And recognizing that the similarities in all of these traditions is very much the same. There's no real reason to nitpick over, well, this is different and this is different. We all know within any spiritual or religious tradition, there will be people that are practicing in one way and practicing in another, even if they're going to the exact same temple, church, mosque. Doesn't matter, right? Even if they are praying at home but referring to themselves as a particular faith, each person is going to resonate with the things that are most important to themselves and the areas that they're seeking to work in to improve themselves. And I think that that's what life is all about in general, with or without spiritual or religious traditions. It's about improving ourselves. It's about learning along the way and trying to be just a little bit better today than we were yesterday. I remember reading a quote many years ago, which was all about a person should be so engrossed in improving themselves that they don't have time to look at what's wrong with others. And I love that idea. So today I leave you with that thought. And I hope that for 5 minutes today, you can just sit down and maybe write down 3 things that you're doing to improve yourself. And maybe look around and see how many other people are doing the same thing. I wish you a fantastic day ahead, a fantastic long weekend, in fact. And I hope you remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.